there is a list. This list, in Arabic, this list says we are in an operation. The operation against Israel started in the 7th of October. This is a Guardian list where every terrorist writes his name and every terrorist has his own shift.
There is no way this guy is serious. There's no way. So this should be familiar to everybody, what he's pointing at. And the reason I say this is because this is an everyday household thing. Most people have this in their house. It's called a calendar. The days of the week. Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, I have to point something out to you guys because I need to show you how deceptive these people are. I'm zoomed in for a reason. Can anybody guess why? See how there's two different colors of ink on this piece of paper? There's blue ink, and then at the top, and only at the top, is there black ink. And let's look at something else. The blue ink has faded because it's been there a while the black ink looks almost brand new, like it was just written on there. So, the top part, the heading that says the flood of Al-Aqsa, is 100% written by the IOF. And I mean, look at the handwriting. The entire bottom portion, which is written in the blue ink, is completely consistent. The handwriting looks the same throughout. And then you go to the top portion with the black ink, and it looks like it was written by somebody completely different. It's brand new dark ink. The bottom part is literally faded blue ink. This is ridiculous. And also, you'll notice that there's highlights in yellow over each of the days that have passed. What's weird is that it ends on November 3rd. So what happened in between these 10 days? Because right now it's the 13th. What did you guys do within these 10 days, IOF? It's plenty of time to manipulate some things at the scene to suit your narrative. You know, like write with black ink on a calendar, or bring some weapons and lay them on the floor all nice and neat. You know, that kind of stuff. But that's not the only thing this guy was deceptive about in this video.
And look above this. Look above it. It's a baby bottle. It's a baby bottle in a basement. Above a World Health Organization sign.
Yeah, and you want to know what's interesting about this? In that exact same spot, right next to the baby bottle, there's something that a woman would use. A Muslim woman. A tasbih counter. This is something you would use in prayer, like prayer beats. What you do is you would click it every time you would say something like Alhamdulillah, and you count it. Alhamdulillah 1, Alhamdulillah 2. Don't believe me? Literally the exact same thing, used by women most of the time. This would mean that a Palestinian Muslim mother was down there with her child, probably taking shelter from the bombing, which just doesn't go along with the claim that people were being held hostage down there. Guys, look, they have a bag of diapers down there too. Yeah, if a Muslim mother is down there with her child trying to take shelter from something and doesn't know how long she's going to be down there, I'd have diapers too if I could.
Again, we're in the same basement, and here we see diapers, and we see, I don't know, maybe something. We see diapers.
He must have realized at that moment he debunked himself, so he went right back to the diapers to try and continue his narrative. So again, there's diapers there, but what were those other two things? Huh, that looks like a prayer mat and something next to it. Ah, that's right, morning and evening prayers. You know why this debunks him? Because it looks like a shelter. It doesn't look like somebody was held hostage. Watch how he tries to build his narrative in this next part. It makes absolutely no sense what he says.
We're now looking at an infrastructure. You don't need to build something improvisedly in a hospital in the basement. Unless you want to hold someone in the basement, you don't want anyone to see it.
Okay, what he says makes no sense because this is Gaza. These WHO-run hospitals, as you've shown right here, would absolutely make these types of rooms for a place that is constantly bombed. They would absolutely make a basement or a bottom area to keep people safe from bombings. You're literally proving that by showing that there are things like toilets down there that are obviously built for people to come down and use. There's chairs, there's other things. This whole entire area was definitely built with the understanding that this is Gaza. This isn't a hostage room. What it does resemble is a shelter.
Now I want to show you an operational tunnel. The tunnel is built with electricity. We first saw the solar panels, then the electricity goes here, and it goes down directly to the tunnel. Now you can see the tunnel. You can see the tunnel. The tunnel is let down more than 20 meters down.
One thing I want to bring up, because it seems like he's trying to imply that he's on the ground floor, is that there's something in the corner of the screen here that shows on the camera. It kind of looks like aluminum roof tiles, which would mean he's on the roof. Now this looks exactly like a 3-phase inverter electrical box for an elevator. There's also a chance that it could be a solar pump for water. Something like this. See that black box in the center? And the green and red buttons? Looks almost identical to that one, right? But the reason that I say that it's most likely for an elevator is because of this. You know, the elevator shaft. There's elevator cabin slides, and there's also a flat cable which connects the cabin to the electrical box. And this is most likely used in a hospital to bring up equipment. Group H didn't build this. And again, no proof of tunnels. That is an elevator shaft, not a tunnel. I could keep going, but you get my point. Like, the whole video is a lie.